Competing in his sixth Mr. Olympia, Markus Ruhl comes in at about 5'10", flirting with 300 pounds once again, and he qualified to be here with a top 5 spot at last year's Mr. Olympia. And Sean, Markus Ruhl has not yet competed in 2005.
No, and you know what? This guy, right out of the box, I'm going to tell you, Dan, he won the Freakazoid Award last year and $10,000 to go with it, but he's not what he looked like last year from where I'm sitting right now. He is a newlywed, I'll give him that, and he did have to travel all the way from Germany. But this is the Mr. Olympia, and we have seen Markus a little bit better, if you can believe that or not. But I don't know, he looks a little bit off here tonight.
Sean, and looking at Markus' structure, he is a living, breathing caricature of what a bodybuilder is supposed to look like, or at least is perceived to look like. He's the only guy who could match Ronnie in the most muscular, not the prettiest physique in the world, but it was widely felt that the IFBB advisory, the symmetry advisory, was more or less the anti-Ruhl advisory.
Well, you know what? Regardless of any kind of rule that's out there, this is Markus Ruhl, and he's got his legions of fans, and he built those legions of fans, Dan, off of the fact that he is the biggest and the freakiest. He's not going to be able to change that look for anybody, and nor should he.
Markus debuted at the Olympia in 1999, where he took 12th, and he improved the following year all the way up to 7th. Last year he finished 5th. This afternoon at the preliminary judging, it was hard to get a handle on where he might finish tonight, but I don't think he's heading northward.
Well, I can tell you, he's holding a little bit of water, most notably in the hamstrings and the lower back. This guy's raised the bar so high for a big man that if he's slightly off, he could stumble a few placements, Dan. He's that big.
Well, Markus is certainly the poster model for the proverbial mass monster. I'm not sure if that's exactly the direction of bodybuilding or if that's the future of bodybuilding, but he is a crowd favorite and he's got a big fan base.
Well, regardless, this guy's not going to be able to change what he's got to work with. This size, that mass, that's who Markus Ruhl is. Rules or no rules, he thinks and believes that this is bodybuilding, and building the body as big as you can humanly possibly get it is why we know who Markus Ruhl is today. He just happened to miss his peak in terms of condition because we've seen him harder.
In the sport of professional bodybuilding, we often hear the term apples and oranges, and of course I know the defending champion Ronnie Coleman jokes about that often, that he's the apples and everybody else is oranges, as if to say aesthetics and symmetry are the oranges. And
well, this guy right here is a watermelon because he's the biggest fruit that we have in this business as far as size is concerned. Again, he's only missing his mark by, for my expert opinion, probably about 2 weeks or more worth of dieting. He would be the Markus Ruhl of the last time that we saw him when he got 5th in the Mr. Olympia. Now Markus is going to play. Mind you, when they're saying Ruhl, they're not booing. These guys are here to see muscle as well as size, shape, and symmetry. His fans come from all over the world as well, Dan.
Markus has a big fan base, and you know, a lot of people are quick to point out that Markus's physique is not ideal.
Markus Ruhl. Our next competitor was one of the stars.